How about a bite to eat?
It's time for the second course, hour number 2 of The Modern Eater.
What are you hungry for?
Here's to a meal we're all here for.
Delicious and tasty.
Now we're getting to the good stuff.
Your hosts,
All right, we're coming in.
Jay Parker and Brian Freeman.
All
right, here we go. Boy, we've got a couple of guests. They want to jump right into it. I love this second hour of the Modern Eater Show, right here from Studio Kitchen, Colorado. Thanks for tuning in, and we implore you, if you want to watch this on video, you're listening on our iHeart affiliate, 630 KHOW, jump on over to themoderneater.com, and you can check out, as we're, what am I doing? What kind of face is that? I'm looking at...
That's a confused face, like you don't know where you are.
It's terrible. Amber Strohauer continues with us, Strohauer Farms, and Rebecca Berry.
Hey guys, great to be back.
It's called Fourth, but well-known.
So Hot Schedule is now powered by Fourth. We had a merger, 20 years together in business, super exciting stuff. It's not as great as all the food that's being served here, excitement, but stuff that'll protect your business to continue to allow you to serve this kind of meal.
Wow, right?
It's the back of the house stuff that you need.
It's everything you need.
Back of the house. Rebecca, you're kind of like my topic generator. Whenever I say, Rebecca, what's hot right now? What should people know?
Well,
can you jump in right now and just say, what do people need to know service industry?
Well, Greg, you know I'm always ready to jump in.
Yes.
So I think the biggest thing right now is that we're looking at protecting liability and tax this time of year.
CYA, cover your ass.
Cover your ass at all times. But guess who can do that? We can. So if you're a new business, you're starting out, you may not understand the liability of workman's comp and SUTA rates and what will happen if you have unemployment claims. A lot of new businesses tend to have that, right? You have a lot of turnover, you're not well established yet, or even long existing businesses. But what we do is we protect you. We bring you under our umbrella. We have you covered. We understand the business because we only work with restaurant and hospitality, which is super exciting. So we're passionate about what we do. We understand the business. We've been in the field. We get it. So I think the hot...
Ain't your first rodeo.
It's definitely not mine.
Can I surmise what I found? Because I've worked with you closely in the past few weeks. And I really want to learn about Fourth and the brand. And one of the things that I came is that a lot of times small business entrepreneurs can grow their business to a certain point. And then there's a knowledge base that past that certain point to where you need to start learning some more things, past that just pure talent and hustle. To organizational skills, to what are you going to do if you have an HR issue? Is that going to bring you down to your knees? Do you have the right insurance?
It can.
Are you scheduling correctly?
Well, and Greg, I would say some people, it's not even that you need to learn to do this, it's that you don't need to learn to do what she does for you as a business owner because you have someone, you have a pro.
It's called peace of mind.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it allows you to focus on what you're good at.
Yeah, stay in your lane.
Exactly.
You want business growth, right? You want to embrace the time. So a lot of times I think people look at PEO and outsourced HRO as...
You got to go slow for me.
I know. So PEO is basically co-employment. So we are covering your business under our EIN, taking the liability, taking all the HR responsibilities, so you don't have to worry about it. So let's say John is playing basketball on Sunday, comes in.
No, let's do Brian and Greg.
Let's do Brian and Greg. Brian and Greg are wrestling it out on Sunday. They come in on Monday, and they're lifting boxes, and somebody has a injury due to a soft tissue. You cannot...
That would be me.
That would... I'll throw Brian under the bus for this to give you a little grace.
Okay.
But what we do, before the time that the lawyers step in, we actually go and investigate ourselves. So, because we have a lot of skin in the game, we cannot afford to lose on this. We protect you guys. But the biggest part is we're removing the time that you're spending on payroll and HR stuff like handbooks and coaching. We take care of that so you can grow your business, like Amber was saying, and spend time with your people. What's the biggest thing in this industry? People, right?
Yeah.
And engagement.
In the ass.
Well, aren't we all?
Well, and to a different point, is it wouldn't run without us.
Right.
But we have a lot of nuances of the intricacies of how we all operate and we work. And so there's a lot of people that I know, it's a given when they leave their job, they're getting unemployment. They're just going to take unemployment. You're like, man, why don't you just get another job?
So, you know what we do? So, take the Colorado SUTA rate, which is, for people who don't understand all the acronyms, which is completely fair. It's the state unemployment rate. When somebody's laid off or they're fired or whatever, they come back with a claim. Next year, your rates go up at least 1%. And so you're paying on that 1%. What we do, because you're under our entire umbrella, is we have so many EINs that we're able to hold that liability and reduce that percentage, that we protect that. So we can't always guarantee it, but most likely, as a new business, you can go from a 1.7 Colorado rate to a 3.6 very quickly if you have quick turnover. With us, we allow the coverage of it. So it's just something that protects you to allow you to pay for more benefits, to pay for more training, to just...
What do you do with that? Do people just call you up directly and they say, Rebecca, how can you protect me more when I'm growing my business to the next level? I want to go from 3 restaurant locations to 10. And I need to game plan for the future. What will my next year look like, and how can you partner with me?
That is a great question. So first of all, you can call me, email me at rebecca.berry@forth.com. But if you're an existing Hot Schedules client, we have now combined companies, 20 years of experience of payroll, which we have done incredibly well in the UK. 70% of the UK hospitality is with us.
Wow.
We're moving it to the US. Yeah, I mean,
incredible.
And the UK is, they do a phenomenal amount of business. So we're growing it. We have partnered with Hot Schedules, which is the #1 brand for scheduling and compliance, and we're doing analytics. We're doing recruiting, onboarding, applicant tracking, everything, menu development, all the things.
Amber, I did my homework on Forth.
Yeah, we spent a little time together on that.
Seriously, this came from a business to where it was a family-owned operation, and mom and pop and uncle who was, everybody did a certain thing. There was your uncle in the back in the kitchen. You had mom out front, and she was controlling, who was sitting down and where. You had everybody in your family in a certain position to where they tried to figure out, well, how can we make something very succinct for other operations just like ours, and how can we help them grow? And this this business that they had in the UK that started with Forth grew into something to where it's like we were family owned and operated just like you, and we knew the struggles of growth. Here's what we identified, and here's a company that will jump in and take those identifiers and bring it to the next level.
And then on the other side, you had the Hot Schedules in the United States, where David Cantu, who I'm a huge fan of, started this as a project when he was growing his family and worked at P.F. Chang's, and it was a college project. How can I reduce my scheduling time to be able to spend more time with my family? So after 20 years together, instead of competing, these companies went, oh my gosh, we are the first company, if we blend, to do an end-to-end solution.
Yeah.
We are the only ones in the industry, and we know our stuff. We are built by restaurant people. We love restaurant people. We love hospitality. That's what
and your platform is easy to use, isn't it?
It's very user-friendly. If I can use it, anybody can use it. I can barely work my Mac, so the fact that I can use it is rocket science. And you could, if you're somebody who's not able to have access to a computer, a smartphone, you can call in.
Is that a thing, though? Like, let's be real.
It is, actually. So back to the house, it is a thing a lot of times.
Hey, Mom.
A lot of times we have people who call in daily to check their schedules or request swaps, and we take care of that. And with Forth, we personally, for what I do on the side of Forth, we have 24/7 support, because if you have an HR issue at 2 in the morning, you can call and somebody's ready to go.
Hold that up. What are we looking at there?
So we're looking at our analytics, right, and everything that we're doing. So we are IRS certified, which is #1. So that means the IRS has cleared us to take care of all your taxes, everything. I mean, we hold the liability. We are also obviously HRO certified, so we do all handbooks. Because let me tell you something, Greg and Brian, Amber.
Yeah.
If you sign a handbook that's out of date, it's actually worse than not having a handbook at all, because you're giving somebody the wrong liability and rules that
makes so much sense.
Yeah. So you're saying, sign this is okay, but it can come back to bite you even worse. So we handle all of that. Obviously, payroll, tax, we cover SUTA, FUTA, all, ACA, you name it. And ACA is big right now, beginning of the year. You want to get on board with that quickly if you're over 50 full-time employees. And then, again, 24/7 plus, if you're in the Denver market, you get me.
Yeah.
Partnership.
I actually show up. I will. You can call me personally if you're a partner of mine. I do come. If there is an issue, I will go on site.
Yeah.
So that's super exciting.
Partnership protection, foresight of what's coming ahead.
And on labor, I have a labor partner who's in the market. So if you're having labor issues, they show up with me.
Amber, you've been trying to jump in on.
No, I mean, I just was thinking, like, man, workman's comp, like, people don't sometimes realize how much time you put into these things, and they add up to days and days for a single issue, and to have someone do that for you,
or to review,
who knows all the little nuances.
Sorry to interrupt, but or to even intervene, like we've seen a big chain recently that has come out kind of locally that was having underage staffed employees overworked, and we would come in and go, absolutely not, this cannot happen, this has to be the scheduling.
They caught you, Jay.
Well, aren't you like an HR department for somebody in some respects?
I am not, but we have a full, a full HR department. So we have people who come in and investigate. We have people who are specifically designated to you. So you call a direct person for everything. It's amazing.
I have a quick question, though, on this. If you call in, since we're in Colorado, I mean, do you have people that are bilingual?
Absolutely. We have many languages.
Helpful.
What a great question.
Yeah, and no, it's a fair question.
Fantastic question.
Yeah.
We love you, and we love the topics. You're going to come back early and often because you're back in town. The holidays are over.
I love you guys,
Rebecca's the greatest. Truly, if you have any questions, Rebecca, your ad runs. They can hear that. But
it's rebecca.berry@fourth.com, or you can call me at 720-436-8047. And please call me. I'd rather chat.
Yeah, call her now.
Or LinkedIn. I'm always there.
Or LinkedIn.